Hey everybody, today I'm going to go over with you the golden rules of doing this. Believe it or not, there are 6 golden rules that you absolutely must know if you are partaking in this activity. Well, my name is Dr. Anthony YOUN, and I'm known as America's holistic plastic surgeon. I help health-conscious women over 30 look and feel their best by teaching them a holistic approach to health and beauty. And today, we're going to go over my 6 golden rules of doing this. And I encourage you, stick around till the end because I've got a big thing that you need to see at the end that's going to blow your mind, I guess. All right, so we're going to go over the 6 golden rules of this activity. The first thing, and this is probably the most general of all of the golden rules, is that it's good for your health. Partaking in this activity, there are numerous studies that have shown that it is one of the best things that you can do for your health. And civilizations have partaken in this activity. They talk about it all the way back to the different biblical times and even way back then. So it's very, very important. Even though less and less people appear to be engaging in this activity today, it is still super important. And if you could do one thing for your health, a lot of doctors and scientists and anti-aging scientists say that engaging in this activity is the thing to do. Well, the number 5 thing is that it gives you mental clarity. There are people who find, a lot of people who find that when they engage in this activity that their mind is much sharper than it ever has been. So people who deal with brain fog, people who are having issues with their memory, engage in this activity, a lot of people find that it really, really helps them. I'll tell you, I have found this as well. I've gone on binges of this activity where I've gone literally on my 5th day, and all of a sudden my mind is so clear on my 5th day of this activity. I mean, it's shocking. You know, I have found that when I've engaged in this, my 5th day of doing this really almost all day, 5 days in a row, I find that I wake up that 5th day and holy cow, my mind is working great. I have more energy than I've had possibly ever before, and I just feel fantastic. So definitely engaging in this, it gives you mental clarity, and there's studies that are being looked at to show that that is definitely true. Well, engaging in this will keep you feeling young, okay? There are studies that are showing now that if you could do one thing, okay, one thing to help with the cells of your body and keeping your cells young, it's engaging in this activity. Believe it or not, okay? There are studies that show that your actual cells will remove their cellular debris when you are doing this. And you can't just do it once or even for 12 hours. You have to go at least 16 hours of this activity if you are truly going to get the cellular benefits, the anti-aging benefits. There are many scientists now who are doing studies that are finding that if you could do one thing to help anti-age the cells of your body, that you can do this. And I have found in people that I have counseled, people that I have gotten them on this activity, that once you start doing it, your skin looks better. There's more luster to your skin, and so not only is it on the inside, your body is actually getting younger, but it's getting younger on the outside too. Okay, but I need to tell you that there are limits with this, okay? Doing this activity for a short period of time is great for your body. Short period of time being several days, okay? But if you extend it too long, like anything, it could actually have bad consequences. Well, it's important if you're engaging in this activity, drink a lot of liquids afterwards, okay? And don't eat too much. Now, when you're engaging in this activity, you should be drinking a lot of liquids anyway. Ideally, the best liquids for this activity, coffee. Coffee is great, especially black coffee. Don't put cream in it. Definitely don't put sugar because it will completely ruin what we're doing here, all right? There are teas that are great for it too. There's a tea that I really recommend. If you're not a coffee drinker, then Peak Tea. This is something that I definitely recommend. We've got it on my online store, dryounonline.com. Peak Tea is a great drink when you're engaging in this activity because it will make the benefits of that activity even better. Same with black coffee. Okay, so drink a lot of liquids afterwards because your body needs it. Don't eat too much. A lot of people find that once they're done with this activity, if they gorge themselves, if they eat too much food, they get real sick. So get your body slowly back into it, and you'll find that your body is going to benefit even better from it, and you're going to bounce back even better. Remember, when you're doing this, your bed is your friend. It's quite often when you're engaging in this activity that while you're doing it, you get tired, and it's very normal, especially if you're doing a 5-day extended activity of this. When you hit day 2 or day 3, when you've been doing it for that many days in a row, it's very common that you lose a lot of your energy and you feel just pretty crappy. I did 5 days of this in a row, just straight 5 days, and day 2 and day 3 especially is when I hit that low point and was really quite tired. So that's very normal. At that time, your bed is your friend, okay? Get some rest. Sleep a little bit more. When I was really doing this activity a ton for those 5 straight days, I ended up going to bed early and I slept much, much better. So remember, your bed is your friend. And then doing this will help you lose weight. When I did this 5 days straight, it was incredible what it did for my body. I lost 7 pounds that I had wanted to lose for many, many years. It helped reset my microbiome. I've heard that before. I've had employees of mine that we've encouraged, do 5 days straight of this, and they have lost anywhere from 5 pounds up to 14 pounds. And as long as you continue with this activity in certain ways, then you can keep that weight off, okay? So it's so important to realize that fasting is so good for you. Now, you didn't think I was referring to a different activity, did you? Of course I was talking about fasting. I'm a holistic plastic surgeon. So if you want to engage in fasting, there are 2 great ways to do that. Intermittent fasting is most commonly done when you stop eating at about 8 o'clock at night, and then you don't eat until noon the next day, and that is 16 hours of a good fast where drinking liquids is fine. Like I mentioned earlier, the coffee, the peak tea, great drinks to drink when you are intermittent fasting. And what will happen is your body's going to go into autophagy, where it's going to get rid of some of that intracellular debris, and it's a great anti-aging thing to do. The other thing, and I'm mentioning it throughout this video, is the 5-day fasting mimicking diet. And I've got a box of it here for you that's called Prolon, the 5-day fasting mimicking diet, where there basically is a box of food that you eat every day for 5 days. So it's a limited calorie type of a fast. So basically your body thinks you're fasting for 5 days, but you are eating limited calories. So it's mimicking that you're doing a fast. And so when you do the 5-day fasting mimicking diet, most people find that the first day isn't that difficult. You hit this lull at day 2 and day 3, and then on day 4 you start feeling better, and day 5 you feel fantastic. You get this mental clarity, your energy goes up, and your body is now even developing stem cells. So I hope you've enjoyed the golden rules of fasting. I'm not that dirty. I hope you aren't either. Check out these other great videos. Thanks for watching.